This is my Toshiba satellite from, so about 5 years old now, maybe 6. And it's getting the message that it doesn't have enough memory to upload. Hello. It's getting it, it's full up. There's no storage space left for updates. So I was, back in the day, I used to have a tower PC, and if the hard drive got filled up, I could just kind of put a new one, or put another hard drive, and eventually you'd fill up the tower case with new hard drives, and you don't really want to throw your hard drive away. So, and with this, the little laptop here, don't really want to go unpicking the insides of this to try and put a different hard drive in. So the solution I've got is this external hard drive that I've got off eBay. Well, actually I got it from Curry's PC World on their eBay shop. So it took about 3 days to get here, and 2 or 3 days to get here, and we're going to see if it's really easy to use. That's what we're going to see. Okay, so this replacement is a 1 TB, and it's made by Toshiba. Just trying to see where my Toshiba. Oh yeah, of course. As is the laptop, you can't see it because of the lighting. Okay, so this is a lot smaller than I thought. When I looked at it, I thought it'd be a briefcase-sized baby, but it's actually the box. The box is just. That's funny, 11.2 millimeter box. Must be 11. Yeah, it's about 11 centimeters. The box, 110 millimeters. It's got a little metric here. Oh, look at that. It's 4.4 inches. Okay, and then lengthways, this box is about 5 inches. So look at this. Oh, look at that. 14 centimeters. That's 1480 millimeters. And then it's a fairly looking shallow little thing. 3 centimeters high. 330 mil high. No, 33 millimeters high. That'll teach me for mixing my units. It's 1.5 inches high. 37 mil. Okay, well, it's a small little dude, it's small. Because what I'm going to do is just to open it up. Now, it says, it's guaranteed for 3 years. I really ought to read the instructions. Okay, it's got drag and drop, which is what I want, it should be plug and play, drag and drop. It's got everything going for it. It should be quite simple, to upgrade me full up. It'll probably come up with a message in a minute saying it's full up. Incidentally, I weighed this object box. It was 250 grams. That includes the packaging and the carry case. And it also says it comes formatted for Windows 10, which is this. When I first got this PC, I had to download the operating system and install it via a connection to the internet. Okay, so literally just dragging this out of the box. We've got some instructions, safety instructions. Right, perhaps it's got this self-destruction device. And there we go. So I've got some more gubbins. I see, it's recyclable stuff there. Oh, here's the little carry couch. The little carry couch is a real velour. Is that Brannigan from Futurama? Yeah, it's real velour. That's real nice. Look, it's got Toshiba. So I'm just trying to think how much this thing was. It was quite expensive, I suppose. £42. That was delivered. Okay, so here's the one terabyte at the back of it. It's very small. Well, it's not very small. Let's measure it. Okay, fed up with that sort of. It's very small. Okay, 11 centimeters, rounded off. Okay, by 7.7 or 7. Yeah, that's a weird figure, isn't it? Anyway, so it's about sort of 8 centimeters by 11. And it stands not very high at all. About 13 millimeters. Yeah. Okay, I think one of the ends of the USB is dedicated to that end of the hard drive. And I'm going to plug the other end into an available USB here. So I've got to have a spare USB because I've got to upload the camera. Well, that sound is indicative that some hardware has been detected, and we've got a flashing light right here. So select what happens to removable drives. Right, so this is my Toshiba XT ZE. Okay. Let's see if not too much personal information comes up. Okay, so what I've done is open File Explorer. All right. So if I open, let's just have a look at the contents of the hard drive. It's got an instruction manual and the safety and comfort and basics. They're PDF files. I wonder if my computer is actually capable of reading this. Now, when I accessed it, we got some flashing. Now then, here we go. This is the user manual. We're going to have to type it to press English, I guess. All right. It's not, what's the word? It's not intuitive, it's not interactive. There we go. Installing the drive, connecting the drive to your computer. Dismount and disconnect the drive. Further advice, troubleshooting, relay. System requirements, check the components. Check the components. Let's have a look at the components then. Okay, system requirement is formatted for Windows 10, so it does indeed plug and play for the Windows machine. This isn't how to, this is a what's going on for me. Installing the drive, okay. There's no need to connect to an external power supply, okay. Connecting the drive to your computer, we've just done that, okay. So what do I now need to do is, what I'm wondering is if I shut this, go back to this PC, I probably have to cut this up a bit because okay, I've got some. Let's just see if I can drag this entire file to this hard drive. It says copy it to that. Now I don't want to copy it, okay? I actually just want to cut this off my computer. I want to cut this. I want to be able to delete some files to get some space on the hard drive I've got. It says copy it to. I don't want to copy it. I actually want to cut it. Move to, I think. Cut. it's not going to let me cut the entire file, I suppose. Whoops. Oh, I haven't videoed any of that. It's not very good videoing. Okay, what I want to do is actually delete some of these videos. Some of these videos have been posted on YouTube. Some of them are sort of works in progress. Here's one that's not had a lot of popularity. So if I just take this, well, what I'll do is actually select it. I'll select it. Hopefully it won't start playing. I just want to select it, you know. Okay. Oh dear, it's not really working here for me. Okay. I can see what's going to happen. If I press cut, it'll just... Okay, it's selected. Okay, now I can see it's selected. It's highlighted in blue. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut that. Okay, I'm going to cut that and I'm going to paste it in the Toshiba drive. Moving. It says it's moving one item. Okay. This is going to take a long time if I've got to do this with every video, but as this is a small one, this is going to tell me if it works, and then I'll just move the big ones, and that should free up some space to actually enable the computer to function and to install its updates. And that will be all I need to really do. So as it's uploading, the drive here is flashing. This is a bit of a waste of time really, because one of the reasons I do upload things onto YouTube sometimes is so that I don't have to store them on this computer. You know, they have to be watchable by other people, but I'll cut that bit out. It's not very clever. So there we are. It's moving one item. It's quite a slow process, isn't it? That hopefully when this is finished uploading to the new hard drive, this video will disappear from this selection of videos that I've done. Yeah, it did. It disappeared. So that effectively freed up some space. So that's going to be great. Now let's see if we can... I mean, it's going to be very easy to access this, surely. Surely all we do is just press this. And there, sure enough, there's the video. And it is well, it's quite a lot of kilobytes. I would call that sort of 1.2 megabytes, I think, or maybe more. So it's a lot of little megabytes. Now, what's interesting is, let's have a look at the property. Is it got properties? Here we are, look, the properties of the actual hard drive. Hopefully it will come up as a graphic. Capacity, 931 gigabytes. Free space. So use space is already 1.36 gigabytes. So, you know, gigabytes, they're not what they used to be, are they? I mean, you just get through them so easy these days. Right, well, that's that. Thanks for watching. So what I'm going to do is go back to where we were, looking at my videos. So what I'll do is just look through for the largest videos. We'll have a look on properties, for example. Oops, not very good camera work, is it? Size on disk, 461 megabytes. Don't sound very big. I wonder if there's any one bigger. Let's have a look at this one. 416 megabytes. So probably a way. Now that is 7.29 gigabytes. So that would be a good one to actually cut off and put on the hard drive, the new hard drive. This little chap here. So effectively, I'm going to be deleting media files and storing them on here, so that the computer can use the original hard drive to keep itself running with updates and vital software. Because what's happened is the machine has just filled up. get on with just kind of, you know, cutting and pasting. We're going to cut this, and we will just take the cursor along to where it says the new Toshiba, or it says Toshiba E, and we'll just press paste. And there it is. It's telling me that she's moving, and that will free up a couple of gigabytes. I think it said it was 7 gigabytes. You know, it's one of the old films that I've uploaded onto YouTube. So really, I mean, I could just not even worry about putting it on this hard drive, but it serves as a good backup. So anyway, that's how I'm going to free up some space on my old laptop and keep it running for another few years. So while I was continuing to cut and paste old files onto this removable hard drive, this external hard drive, I figured actually if I were to just move the videos that I've uploaded, finished videos is what these are, which are mainly uploaded onto the internet anyway, but if I were to just only put uploaded videos onto this hard drive, and it's a removable hard drive, it would work quite well as just sort of a backup that you can pull out of the machine, and it won't get in the way, is what I'm trying to say, because, you know, it's got an umbilical now. It's got a little umbilical friend. It's not truly mobile with that. But if I were to just only put certain videos, these large looking ones, let's have a look at see the properties on some of these. See, that's another six gigabytes. I don't know what the original specs of this computer was, but it couldn't have been that many gigabytes, not several years ago. So there's another one. Well, thanks for watching. I did actually have one more thought, just to bear with us for a minute while I actually have a look. Let's do it this way. Okay, all we need to do is have a look at this original, the properties in this one. Let's have a look. So capacity, so this is the original computer, had the capacity of 918 gigabytes, and it has free space now of 28 gigabytes, and that's probably just because I've freed up several. So you can see my drive C is virtually all blue. But I did just free up some space there. So if you were wondering, well, like me actually, I want to remove this hard drive now and put it somewhere else so I can just remove it. So what I'm going to do, I've got the cursor floating around the desktop, and I'm going to show the hidden icons. Show hidden icons on that arrow there, and there's this little thing that looks like a little owl, and that says safely remove hardware and eject media. So I'm going to touch that. Eject external USB. Okay, now I'm going to press that. Oops. Now it started to react, and the icon says it's safe to remove the hardware. So I'm going to unplug it. And that sound tells me that it's unplugged. So thanks for watching once again.